If you've been trying to learn to play the piano and you're not getting anywhere, you're in the right place. My name's Dan Brown, and I've been playing piano by ear for over 50 years, and I'm going to show you everything you need to know. So if you're ready, we're going to get started right now. In today's lesson, I want to teach you about the relationship between the chord E and the C sharp minor 7. And you can see that we're in the key of E, the E's at the top, and we're only going to use two chords today. We're going to use the E, and we're going to use this beautiful chord, the C sharp minor 7, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Just keep your right hand the same. Watch what your bass does. That is your C sharp minor 7. And so there's a relationship between these two chords that you just got to know. Let's look at the chord E6. I'm going to play it in the root position. I'll play it here. Let me read the names. E, G sharp, B, and C sharp. So that's what we call an E6. Now, in today's lesson, we're not going to use the 6. But I wanted to show you the 6th, the C sharp, because we're going to compare it to the next chord, the C sharp minor 7. And I'm going to show you that in its root position. So here's a C sharp. This E is what makes it minor. There's a G sharp, that's the 5th, and the B is the 7th. So, wow. Just notice that these notes, if you just took your hand and kept all the same notes, and you moved them, and you can do that all the way up and all the way down. Let me get back to there's the root position of the C sharp minor 7, and here's the root position of the E6. These chord inversions are so powerful because you can move them all over. I wanted you to see that relationship. It's very, very important for you to know that this, so when you play this chord, it's an E. But when you walk down to here, it's a C sharp minor 7. The title of today's lesson is A Love Song 1 to 6. And these are the kinds of chords played at a certain tempo and a certain way that can just give you a great love song. You can do anything you want with it. You can sing to it, you can make it an instrumental, you can put it in any key you want, and you're going to move these chords around. One of the most important progressions is just from 1 to 6. And you may not think, going from there to there, it may not look like a 6. Let me show you why it's a 6. Let's start with our E down here. I'm just going to walk up the E major scale and count. Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So moving from here and moving up like we do, that's your 6. That's your 6 chord. Now, if you're new to the piano, you might still be thinking that this is your E, and it is. It's in just the regular old root position, and you might think that that's your C sharp minor, and it is. It's just in that plain old C sharp minor position. Now, but if you take this and you lay it down like that, that's your E. That's my favorite inversion of the chord. I just like to say you can play it 3 places. 1, 2, 3, like that. And this is the one that I really like. You've got all kinds of things you can do like this. That's a 2. You get it by going up your major scale. 1, 2. And you can also play those 2s and drop to your C sharp. Here's what I want you to practice. And guys, this, if you're just learning the piano, even if this is the very first day that you've played piano, I want you to start moving these chords. So for example, here's what you're going to do. And I always say this in every lesson, that with your left hand, you can play one note or you can play an octave. This kind of thing is really great for octaves if you can do it. If you can only play a single note, I would say this. Put your thumb on your E and just walk down with these 3 fingers. Walk down. There you go. There's your C sharp. And then just walk back up when you need to. Just play this, and even if it's slow, here's what you're going to sound like if you're playing slow. Now make this connection here by hitting that. I call it an E flat. In the key of E, you got to call it D sharp, but the piano doesn't know what you're calling it. Just walk from here to here, and then play in 4/4 time. Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now watch what happens in your left hand. You're going to alternate. Alternate again. If you're staying there, alternate. And then walk right back up. Alternate your E the same way with the B. Watch. Alternate and walk back up. Now, once you get that where you can play it just straight, just the straight chord, I want you to break it up like this. So the count would be, if you're counting to 4, it's like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. If you move, same thing. And 2 and 3 and 4 and. To really give this power, take your bass down here, either with an octave, which I like to do, or even this note. Listen to this. Like I said, if you stay there and with your E, you alternate this. I can tell you that if you want to learn piano fast and you want to learn about chords and you want to be able to move around the piano and lay something down so that you can sing to or that somebody else can sing to. If you want to write songs, this is where you start. This is a 1 to 6. called 1 to 6. And do that. And in another lesson, I'll do something else. I'll do 1 to 2, or we'll do something different. Leave me a comment and let me know if this was helpful for you. Let me know. And you can say, well, Dan, I can already do that, or this was new for me. And just remember this, you can do it in any key. You know, you can do it in F. You can do it in any key. You can do it in all 12 keys.